Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 11, Vishwarupa Darshana Yogam, Shloka number 12. Sanjaya Uvacha Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhaved Yugapaduttita Yedi Bhasadrushi Sasyar Bhasamanasya Mahatmanaha No Bhasastasya Mahatmanaha Bhasastasya Mahatmanaha. In the chapter 11, after Arjuna requested, Bhagavan Shri Krishna started showing the Vishwarupa Darshanam. Then Sanjaya reporting to the Dhritarashtra. In the last 4 shlokas, Sanjaya's report to Dhritarashtra. We were discussing about what do we mean by Vishwarupa in different angles. Again, today we'll question, what do we mean by Vishwarupa Darshanam? It is not an incident which happened 5,500 years ago in the battlefield of the Kurukshetra. So, in certain place, in long ago, some time back, somebody showed the Ishvara, Krishna showed the Vishwarupa to the Arjuna. So, if that is the case, what we will get and how we have to understand this Vishwarupa Darshanam. I told already, Vishwarupa Darshanam or Bahurupa Ishvara Bhakti, both are one and the same. Seeing in day-to-day experience, in every incident, every place, all the time, it is nothing but the expression of the Lord. If we think in that way, then this chapter is meaningful and useful for us. Otherwise, it remains just like there's a story. This kind of picturization we have seen so many times from our childhood in so many cinemas or TV serials. But by listening to each and every shloka and trying to understand the Bhagavan's intention and the status of the Arjuna, so everything we will assimilate, understand and apply to each one of us personally. So let us look in this Vishwarupa Darshanam in that angle. What is that? It is happening all the time and it is available for everybody, everywhere. So instead of saying for everybody, everywhere, all the time, it should be for me, all the time. Whatever I go through, the experiences, everything is nothing but the Lord. Can't we develop this bhavana? We can. By application, by remembering this. But instead of that, going for the external many more things and doing mechanically the same thing which we are doing since past 60 or 50 years or whatever, it doesn't help. Therefore, this explanation for the Vishwarupa Darshanam. I hope you are clear. Then one more word Bhagavan used when he started telling Arjuna, look, look. But Bhagavan saw that there is no any expression in Arjuna's face. Yes, 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 very nice. There is no any kind of expression in his face. So Bhagavan realized that I forgot to give him a special eyes. Then he told, wait, I am going to give you the Divya Chakshu. This word also, last class we have analyzed, and I told from different angle what. Now little more 2 minutes we'll think about it and then go to other shlokas. Divya Chakshu, divine eyes, simple, blunt meaning. Or what do you mean by divine eyes? Eyes are meant for what? To have the vision. So we can replace the eyes word divine vision. Again there, what do you mean by divine vision? We can look into that word from so many different angles. Today I am giving one. Divine vision is that not again one day in certain occasion it happened to somebody, so it should happen to me also, as told in the story. No, not all that. Then divine vision is that where you can see the beauty, variety and novelty in ugliness also. Catch the point carefully. The ability to see the beauty, variety, novelty in the ugliness also. Let us keep that variety and novelty, beauty. See the beauty even in the ugliness, which is non-beautiful according to you. According to you. The whole world, including his family members, are all said, that girl is so ugly, how you can like her? Hey Manoj. Who? Majnu. Laila Majnu story. For this Majnu, the Laila is the beautiful angel in the world. But according to the world, she is the most ugliest girl. So somebody said, if you want to see the beauty of the Laila, you must need a eyes of the Majnu. That means what? Seeing beauty or ugliness, it depends upon the person. It depends upon the person's attitude towards it. That's why, like something liked by somebody is not liked by other, which is hated by somebody, somebody is liking. So this liking and disliking, beauty, ugliness, how, not only that, I will tell you in reverse. Seeing the beauty in the ugliness, seeing the ugliness in beauty is called divine vision. How? Very simple. You see some person, men or women, first we will come to the human beings, then other things also. Because people are more attracted, man to woman, women to man, no? This. Prakriti is like that. Now, whomever you consider as the beautiful person, you just with the same eyes, you see the same person, remove the skin. This is not difficult. In the school days, in our science books, we saw the pictures like that. One side, everything is normal skin and the person, and here brain, eye, skin, blood vessels, this, that, muscles, all are shown. You remember that? Sometimes only chest part, sometimes only from top to down completely, to show the nervous system, to show the muscular system differently. Now what is the difficulty in seeing? Why I call it as ugliness? Because you don't like to see this. But it is there inside. If you little scratch, blood will come. So whatever you feel that person is beautiful like that, you just uncover, unmask the skin. This is called seeing the ugliness in the beauty. Sir, what I will get by doing that? You won't get lost either in any of these dvandvas of the beauty and ugliness. This is only one dvandva, one example, because easy to understand. Now, in this way, still I will come to the simpler example. Some of you may have gone through somewhere and saw any beautiful person again, and we know that person. Beautiful person means 30 years, in between 35 years, got the cancer, and they detected it is in the second grade or something. It is possible, no? Nobody knows. Then they immediately start the radium treatment. After the radium treatment of the 4, 5, 6 sittings, you can't recognize that person. You don't like to see that person. That body will get changed in such a drastic way. But first example is more applicable, easy, because this happened to somebody sometimes. But anyhow, this is all happening in and around of us. Therefore, you imagine somebody's face which you are telling like that, beautiful, all this like that. You imagine the X-ray of the face. X-ray. By seeing that X-ray, nobody will kiss that X-ray. As people madly kiss the photo. X-ray. Another thing, beautiful person's skull X-ray also same, ugly person's X-ray also same. What I want to say is, seeing the dvandvas in this world equally. This is what Bhagavan means. Nidvandvo hi nitya sattvastaha niryogakshema atmavan. In yesterday also I reminded the sloka of the Nidvandvo hi bhava. That is called divine vision. Not imagining a picture, photo, all that. That's why I am giving a right understanding about the each and every shloka. Otherwise, these shlokas I can finish very fastly by just describing that whatever it is there. Divya malambaram, divya abharanam, aneka ayudham. So, please remember the meaning of the divya chakshu. This should develop by every one of us if you want to establish in the truth. That's why Bhagavan emphasized plenty of times about these dvandvas. Dvandvatito vimatsaraha. Otherwise, this relative world, you cannot transcend the relativity. Without transcending the relativity, you can never establish into the absolute. So the way is this. This is the meaning of Divya Chakshu. You need not expect much more than anything. If it happened to the Arjuna, let it happen. Okay. But now in front of me only Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan's words are there. Vyasacharya's writing is there. In these words, I have to see the Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and I must bring the bhavana in my heart and apply now and here immediately. Now and here immediately. So in 12th shloka, Sanjaya said, thousands of the suns are all, if you kept in one place, how this whole earth, Divi, completely shines in such way. At a time, 1,000 suns are in one place. But it only looks like an exaggeration. That's why how a person can see even one sun we are not able to see. 1,000, but see means you with these eyes you can't see. That's why given the Divya Chakshu. That means what? Again. And for me, Divya Chakshu is the Gnana Chakshu, is the Upanishadic vision. I gave you the meaning this last class, Upanishadic vision. Anyhow, Edibha Sadrushi Syat Bhasatasya Mahatma. The Bhagavan, Krishna who is standing there, he appeared in such a way to Arjuna. Then 13th shloka, this is also told by Sanjaya only. Tatraikastam jagat krishnam pravibhaktam anekadha apashyad deva devasya sharire pandavastada. Simple running meaning is, in that body of the Sri Krishna, Deva Devasya, Pandava, this Arjuna, saw in this way. What? In one body, in one place, ekastam, tatra, there, in that time, Jagat Krishnam, the total Jagat, means Jagat, is it a small object or what? Multidimensional. Even though they are, so whatever varieties are there, Previbhaktam Anekada, they were divided into many groups. Water creatures, land creatures, again animals, plants, birds, and Deva, Gandharva, Pitrus, Rishis, Siddhas, so many are there. This is just a simple list. All of them Arjuna saw in one body. Arjuna saw that. This is the meaning of this sloka. What it means, how we have to understand, what is the application part of it. Tada means thereafter, there Arjuna saw this. That we are also doing now. We are doing that now. I am seeing here, okay, I will go step by step. Different age, different face, different color, people I am seeing in front of me. Yes or no? I am seeing all of you. You are different. Then, here itself I see many other crawling creature or flying mosquito, all that also I will see. Now suppose if I go out from this hall, there I will see a small children are playing, or I will see in another lady carrying just born baby, bringing from the hospital, just 10 days back born. And if I walk like that, then I will see the flying birds and moving cat, rat, dog. But here it is said in one place. See, in one place, whatever Divya Chakshu, so for example, there is a big wallpaper, painting or picture. If you want to see the full thing, you must go distant. Then you will see fully. Yes? If you want to take the group photo, you will go little far. If you stand near, everyone won't come. Arjuna went like that or what? Or Bhagavan adjusted the focus length of his presentation? Focus length, no? We can adjust in the projector, computer also, everywhere. But everything seeing in one place means what? Because as I am seeing many now itself, you also, then extend little further. I go to the temple. Why I am telling going to the temple? Okay, I can imagine in my heart my God, my Ishta Devata. I will turn that side little back and go temple. I see the Devata. In that temple again there are so many Devatas, Navagrahas and this, that, all that also I am seeing. I am seeing Ashwatha Vriksha, their big one. I saw. Next, I perform some Shraddha Tidhi. That day, in my heart, I remember my father. I see my father. Or if every day I am leaving the Tarpanam to them, Pitru Tarpanam daily, also Rishi Tarpanam. Rishim Tarpayami, Pitrum Tarpayami. in a small way, just living the word. I am thinking and seeing in my mind Pitrus. And we met so many Swamijis, Rishis we are seeing. A few of Swamijis we saw now in our life now. Rishis we have seen. And different devatas. Now I will bring you still more closer to you. No need to go anywhere. No need to go anywhere, because ekastam is said in one place, in one body. Yeah, come to this. This body, as I told, Anda Pinda Brahmanda, whatever I told the list, everything is here. Just to understand, all devastas are residing in our body. This is Shastra describes and says that all the devatas are residing in my body, and they were all given the list in the Tattva Bodha itself. 5 sense organs have got gods, 5 karmendriyas have got the gods, Antakaranam also having the presiding deities. They are here. That's why while doing the puja, you will do the Anganyasam, Karanyasam, then Anganyasam. You may heard it about. Why? Because they are there already. So I invoke them, I remember them. Then all devatas I am seeing. And in my body, there are so many other jivas are also living. If you see from top to head to down, there are so many colonies like Richfield and Panorama here. There are so many bacteria, virus colonies in your nose, in your eyes, in your mouth, in your stomach. Go up to the down. There are different other jivas are living without paying the tax to you. But instead of that, sometimes they will collect the tax from you. They will create the problem and send you to the doctor, pay the bill there. That is the tax. But some inside these jivas, bacteria are useful to the body. They say that is needed for digestion and all that. Some kind of bacteria is needed. If it is not there properly, they will give you extra dose. This is all medical saying. So what I want to say is, what is not there here? It is in a mini nature, okay, in a small form, that's it. But whatever is there, whichever is there in Anda, that is only there in Pinda, that is only in Brahmanda. H2O, whatever is there in this drop, and that is only there in the whole ocean. Therefore, everything is here only. And if I open my fridge, I will see a lot of vegetables, fruits, or if I go to the poo market, lot of flowers, all that. What I am not seeing in one place. So seeing everything in Krishna's body in one place means is this. I am seeing everything. That Devata's names I will tell you in another sloka also, it is connected. That's why I didn't tell you. I will remind you. Now, still come to the very simple other example. Instead of that, in one TV, I already told this, I can see the entire thing. Entire thing. I can see the galaxies, I can see this, any 250 channels, whatever you want. All kinds of. Everything I can see simply, even without going. Which God you want? Bhakti channel you open. TTD channel you open. Shankara channel. What? Everything is there. In one box. But who is choosing the channel? I. Seeing all of them, who? I one, see many. Variety. So in this way, you have to understand this particular shloka. And next, let us read the 14th shloka. ततः स विस्मयाविष्टः हृष्टरो मा धनञ्जयः प्रणम्य शिरसा देवम् कृताञ्जलिरभाषत. This is also Sanjaya's report only. With this, Sanjaya reporting to Dhritarashtra gets over. But he only informing to Dhritarashtra altogether. Then Arjuna spoke like this, he is going to say. So here, Tataha, afterwards, then, after that means after all seeing all these things, in Arjuna's mind, 3 emotional changes happened. I told you, Sanjaya is such a capable person. He got the capacity to know each and every character of the Mahabharata war, what is happening in their mind, what they are thinking, what is their emotions, everything. Therefore, that means Sanjay also have got the Divya Drishti, divine vision. Okay. In the same way, the teacher also, Guru knows that each student's inner emotions and their character, their psychology, after few days when he is seeing them, Guru knows. Without asking, without they say. It is not difficult. So, Sanjaya, 3 types of changes happened in the emotional changes. What are they? One is this Dhananjaya, Arjuna, become wonderstruck. Vismayam means Ascharyam, wonderstruck. Suddenly, if anything we saw which we never saw, wow, we'll open the mouth, and that's called wonderstruck, no? Vismayam. If really Arjuna has got the real wisdom, even after giving this Divya Chakshu also, a Gnani never undergo any of these emotional changes. Later he himself confessed that. Now let us go step by step. Vismayam. What we have to learn from here? If we are really assimilating the Vedanta, the teaching of the scriptures and the teacher, we don't get any wonderment by seeing anything in this world. Because everything, whatever you see is unreal, and whatever you see, everything is temporary. Then how a Gnani can, he may say for the sake of the surrounding people, he also feels, see how Ganga is flowing so, see the mountains of Himalayas, what is there to see? What is the wonderment? And his question is, and he answers, you know what is the greatest wonder of the wonder in the world? The wonderful thing? You. Because you are the wonderful, Therefore, you are able to see all the wonders. So, who is seeing all the wonders is wonderful, or those wonders are wonderful? Simple logic. So, I am wonderful. That's why Shastra, Dhanyosmi, Dhanyosmi. Not only that, Aho Shastram, Aho Mahyam, Aho Mahyam. What a great I am, what a great I am. Atma. What Aho Guru, Aho Guru, Aho Shastram, Aho means, wow. Then it is not a wonder, but in that wonder he said, what a wonderful I am. That is it. Not like you normal people get the wonderment by seeing the Niagara Falls or something. Top slip. People go to the top to slip and fall and commit suicide. That's why the band after some time, I think again I don't know. No wonderment. You will see many wonders in the dream also, which you never thought of or expected. But is it true? Is it real? I told in the last class, you may see in the dream darshan of the Lord, temple, any. You saw, but it's not real. Therefore, any darshan is not real. Who is having darshan is real. Note this, any darshan is not real. To say any vision is not real. The visionary is real. That is consciousness, I. Wonderful. Therefore, this is one drawback in Arjuna. His experience. What to do? His capacity is that much only. I told you, if he has already attained the Gnanam and established, he never asks again, Lord, show me this, show me that. That itself indicates. Then, what happened second? Roma, Hrushta Romaha. On the body, the whole hair started hair plating. Hair plating. The hair plation is called Hrushta Romaha. This hair plation on the body happens for positive emotion also, negative emotion also, or sometimes combined. But here we have to take this, it is a negative emotion, fear happened in the Arjuna's mind, because after 2-3 shlokas later he himself is going to say, I got frightened. But here Sanjaya not mentioning that, Arjuna himself will tell. What it means then? It proves that he started feeling fear in the... Fear is an emotion. So that is expressed here. The hair plation of the hair of the Arjuna's body, how Sanjaya is able to see that much closely, zoom lens. If a director of the cinema want to show something like that, if a person in the anger, his mustaches are moving and he has to take the camera to the very close, then only it is possible. He cannot show from the distance. In the cricket ground, any players, that deep expression, from the distance you can't see. Then it has to come zoom and then... Anyhow, this second emotion, fear, crop up in the Arjuna's mind. That also the indication that he is not assimilated the knowledge, what he heard in the last 10 chapters. Not 1 or 2, 3, 10 chapters. Then afterwards, the third emotion came, Pranamya Devam Shirasa. he developed the devotion in the heart. Whenever there is a fear, problem, difficulty, devotion will come in the mind. We will remember to which God I have to go, what I have to do, or at least from that place immediately, Guru Ayrappane, O Perumal, Krishna, Rama. Okay? Generally, that much deep expression of devotion never come in the Sukham. Very little. We may simply say, namesake, thank God. God is great. But you never show that much devotion. So here, naturally, the followed emotion is a devotion. See, devotion itself is the science of emotions. When we generally talk about the yoga of the 4 branches, science of karma, action is the karma yoga. The science of discipline is Raja Yoga. The science of emotional culture is called devotion. That's why it is a very good asset for people, those who are having devotion, because they can easily convert their all negative emotions and to show to the Lord and convert. Otherwise, they will get scattered. Because of one uncontrollable, unmanageable, unbearable emotion only, the great person also commits the suicide. I used to quote a lot of examples, before. Judge commits the suicide, magistrate, IPS officer, cinema star, military officer committed suicide. The famous cardiologist doctor, I am not just joking, many of these examples I know you know through paper some, jumped from the top floor and committed the suicide at the age of 75. Emotion, if it is not handled properly, therefore bhakti helps a person. In that way we encourage the bhakti. But you have to give up, get out of all the emotions. Don't suppress the emotions, don't express the emotions, sublimate the emotions. These points I already elaborated and I won't go much more deeper. When time comes, I will tell. So, 3 emotions. In this emotion, what he did, by bending his head, by joining his hands, because it is a battleground, he cannot do the Sashtanga Namaskara. That's why specially Sirasa, by the head. If he done the Sashtanga Namaskaram, he may have told, or at least Panchanga Namaskaram, Ashtangail. It is not possible. So he may be just sat on knee and Krutanjali, having done Anjali means this is called Anjali. Namaskar, by bending the head. About this Sashtanga Namaskara, recently in Guru Gita we studied. Guru Gita, Shiva Bhagavan tells about it. Daurbhyam padbhyam cha janubhyam urasa shirasa drusha. What are the things in Ashtanga Namaskara happens? If you remember, Manasa vachasa cheti pranamoshtanga uchyate. Both the hands, both the toes of the feet, knees of the legs, head, eyes also, through mind also, and by saying also. These many should involve in the Namaskara. I explained that very elaboratedly in the Guru Gita class. Leave it. Now, so this is the change, climate change in the Arjuna's internal mind. Now, in such a emotionally slightly disturbed that person, Arjuna spoke like this. Bhashata Arjuna Uvacha. Here, from here onwards, the topic changing, and Vyasa Bhagavan, whenever he wants to make us alert to bring different topic, he changed the chandas of the sloka. So from here, many shlokas come in a different tune. You cannot chant like the as usual tune. Pashyami devam stava deva dehe. सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्घान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थम् ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान्. Now from here, Arjuna started saying like this. O Lord, Deva, Tava Dehe, in your body, already Sanjay reported, but now Arjuna opened the mouth. But without Arjuna opening the mouth and expressing, Sanjay came to know what he is seeing, because Sanjay also seeing the same time. Tava dehe pashyami, I am seeing in your body what? All the devatas, sarvan devan, and all other beings, bhuta vishesha sangha, different groups and varieties of other beings also I saw. The same Sanjaya told in the 13th verse, in ekastam, jagat krishnam. Now Arjuna saying the same thing. Vishesha bhuta sanghan, variety of the groups of different people, beings. Then not only that cosmic being Brahmaji, Brahmanam Isham Kamalasanastam, also I am seeing the four-headed Chaturmukha Brahma who is sitting in the lotus, that also I am seeing. Then Rishis also I am seeing, Sarvan Rishin, and different big snakes also I am seeing. Uragan. Uraga means snake. Urasa. In Namaskara now, Urasa means the stomach. Which moves on the stomach is called Uragaha. The another name to snake is called Uraga. That's why Uraga Shayana, Bhagavan's name, Uraga Shayana. In many Kirtanas songs it will come. Udare, Udaram, Uraga. Adhanal Urasa. It came in the Namaskara time, your stomach can touch. So like this, I am seeing all this in your body. Nothing to explain much, already I explained, but I will explain. Because already so many devatas, so many rishis, so many this, that I already just now told now with examples. Now I will give the list of that devatas. In one body, in your dehe, I am seeing all this. 5 Jnanendriyas. Shrotrasya Devata, Dig Devata, Tattva Bodha. First preliminary text. Okay. The god of the presiding deity of the ears is Dig Devata. and presiding deity of the skin is Vayu, of eyes is Surya, of the tongue is Varuna Devata, of the nose Ashwini Kumaras, Grana. And about the Karmendriyas, for the speech Agni, and for hands Indra is the presiding deity, for the legs Vishnu, and for excretion organs anus Mrityu, presiding deity, and the reproducing organ presiding deity is Prajapati. This is the all list given. So all devatas are functioning here. That's why here it is presiding deities. Then what about the Antakaranam? The four parts of the mind is called Antakaranam, Mano Buddhi Chitta Ahankara. Manaso Devata Chandrama, Buddhehe Brahma, Ahankarasya Rudraha, Chittasya Vasudeva. This Shastra plus Puranas also explain all this. Now, let us come to here what we are saying. I told about our body. There Arjuna telling in your body all that. Now tell me one small, in Kamadhenu, that cow, which we consider as the celestial cow, Kamadhenu, which came after churning of this ocean. And it is predicted and told in our Puranas, in that Kamadhenu, all the 33 crores of devatas are there. That's why the pictures are drawn, many pictures. And that's why whenever, that is celestial being, Kamadhenu. But for you to get that bhavana, in your house, in your backyard, whichever cow is there, that also is the baby child of that. Therefore, you go and touch its tail, you go and touch its head, you touch the feet. People are with with fear, they will go and touch it somehow. Because if you touch you. Now tell me, if in a cow, we consider it as a, because Puranas said about it lot, so we believe that. Anyhow we love and we protect the cow from any angle. If that one cow is having the 33 gods, 33 crores of gods, and you worship, you can't see the gods in this body, human body, and worship? Can't you respect? How much you are respecting? How much you are having the devotion? Normally, if you question, now tell me, who is great? That cow is great or a man is great? 33 crores of gods are shown in the Kamadhenu. That is great. Pashumad or human being is great. It is common sense and logically human being is great, because how much the Kamadhenu depicted as the 333 crores devatas are there, all there, or in our house, whatever the domestic Pashumad, that cow, it cannot get the Brahma Gnana. It cannot try for the Brahma Gnana. Human being alone can try and claim that I am Brahman. Then who is great? Human being is great. Therefore, I told the list of the devatas are here. So simply doing puja, anganyasam, karanyasam, and all these things, and puja, then what? What you understood? What you derived from it? What you assume? And that is important. Otherwise, you will just keep on do mechanically. So this Kamadena example I given, so how great this human body equipment. It is divine, it is useful, this is the most precious one, and through which you can claim that I am the Brahman, not by through any other body including Devata's body. Therefore, already about the rishis and other things I have told, colonies are there, everything. Okay? But one more point is, he told that, so Bhuta Vishesa Sanghan, I have already told, there are so many other jivas are staying inside here. Then, Kamalasanastam Isham Brahmanam. How we have to understand about that Brahmaji and Kamalam, Hrudayastam, Brahmanam. Hrudayastam he didn't say, Kamalasanastam he said. Our Hrudayam, mind, the place of the mind is the center of the heart, in the heart. That is compared and told many times Kamalam. Every Upanishad, here and there, Pundarekam. Pundarekam, Hrudamadhya Saggastam, even Purna Kumbha Mantra. Pundarekam means lotus. So, the lotus heart is the place of our Antakaranam. Now, there Brahmaji is sitting, here he said. Now, how we have to understand? Just now I told that the Buddhi presiding deity is Brahmaji. Now, in my mind itself, the Buddhi is there, the Buddhi is the Brahma. If that Buddhi Brahma hold the 4 Vedas and listen to that God, he will be flourish, he will live in a nice way. That is what Brahmaji got message from the Bhagavan Narayana. Same way, if we also, this Buddhi, which is staying inside the heart, we are all having Buddhi or not? That Buddhi should surrender to the Guru. Guru is nothing but the Ishvara, and listen to the words of the Shastra. Then you will blossom. You will come to know that you are the Brahman. Not the Chaturmukha Brahma, but you are the Brahman. So Kamalasanasta means like that. You have to. It is very practical. The Upanishads also many times explained. Our Buddhi is nothing but the Brahma. But if the Buddhi is Kattipochi, perverted means problem. Why it gets perverted? Because it doesn't have the proper constant guidance and teaching. Therefore, we need the teaching. In this way, Divyan, Uragan, all these things, big snakes he saw, and all the Rishis Gotras are there. So, all the Rishis Gotras, your Gotram is different, your Gotram is different. When she is coming to you, her Gotram is different. All the Rishis are here. I am seeing. You also see. Okay. But what to say for these big snakes he saw? I could not get anything. I can say our pranas are the snakes. Pancha pranas are the big snake which is protecting. Okay. In some place, Shankara also or somebody says that Pancha pranas are the 5-hooded snake. That's why the Prana Shakti is called Kundalini Shakti, that's why it is called a small snake like that, all that. Anyhow, let's not go deep into that about the snakes. But sometimes snakes will be there inside. Round worms, big ringworms, hookworms, all that are there. Now the 16th shloka. Aneka bahudaravat kranetram पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपम् नान्तं न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिम् पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप. He further started going to explain more and more. In this explanation, gradually the fear becomes more and more strong, and fear holds the grip of him. By coming to the 22nd shloka, I will just give you a simple meaning here. It seems to be again repeating the same things. Okay, what just now he said, I saw all of them, I saw all of them. Then why again I am seeing so many stomachs, so many faces, so many eyes? That means so many heads, and your form is Anantam, and Anantaru Sarvatah it is there. Everywhere I am seeing so many, and in this way, Anantarupam Sarvatah Tvam Pashyami. I am seeing you with filled with the so many the head and stomachs and hands and then eyes, faces, like that. And finally says that but I am not able to see where is the beginning and where is the end. Naturally, I don't know where is the middle. In that way, hey Vishweshwara, your Vishwarupam is so grand, I agree, but I am slowly disturbed, little bit disturbed. I tell you how I got disturbed, how much fear also I will tell you. And because I am seeing you still, up to here it is okay. In next shloka he says, kiritams, your ornaments and your instruments, your chakram, all that also I am seeing. He will say all that. Then afterwards, but I am going to see, I am seeing the big fire pit in your mouth, Agni Gundam, and all are falling in that, getting bhasma. All are falling in that, getting bhasma. Who? Everybody. Everybody, not only who are in the war field. He is going to tell that is in the 17th shloka. Anyhow, now here, what we have to understand, I will just 2 sentences I will tell, and next class I will elaborate. This whole process of here explanation and our understanding according to, by keeping the Vedanta background, Saguna Sakara Ishvara, one. Saguna Sakara Bhakti otherwise. Then Saguna but Nirakara. Gunas are there, Saguna but Nirakara. Then finally comes the Nirguna Nirakara. And Nirguna Nirakara, when it comes, we won't say Bhakti, it is converted into Gnanam. Up to first 2 levels only it is the Bhakti. Saguna Sakara Bhakti, Saguna Nirakara Bhakti, Nirguna Nirakara Gnanam. Not anything new, which I have spoken last class also, that 3 levels. These 3 are told in Sanskrit with different word. Kanishta Bhakti, Madhyama Bhakti and Uttama Bhakti. Kanishta Bhakti is the Dvaita Bhakti, Madhyama Bhakti is the Visishta Dvaita Bhakti, Uttama Bhakti is the Dvaita Bhakti, Advaita Bhakti. How those words are related to these shlokas, what we have to know much more, we will discuss in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। हरि ओम तत्सत।